I'm gonna be honest with you guys, man. And it's me bringing back my episode, I think 10 of my podcast, if I'm not mistaken. What this episode gonna be about is the deepness of the spiritual journey and the things I did before I entered it and the things I did after I entered it. Before I entered it, I was negative, I was selfish, I was not me, I was everything that was wrong with the world. That was me. I was chasing behind people. I wasn't really liking life for myself. I was letting other people make decisions for me. When it came to my personality, I was too busy trying to be like everybody else instead of doing what was true to me, which was just being honest about what I really felt. I was running from my emotions. But then when I entered the journey, it changed everything. It opened my eyes and got me to see that inside myself I had something special. I just had to see it for myself. And once I began to see it through going through the journey and opening up to the journey, it made me realize life is a lot deeper. It's a lot more emotional, and it's a lot more connection to the world that I have than the average person. And I had to work to accept myself and understand my emotions, and which took me on a deeper journey. It made me have to forgive things that happened and to understand what I've been through is part of a deeper purpose for my life and a deeper purpose for of who I am as a human being. And before, when I first entered the spiritual journey, it was about me just joining something that I didn't quite understand. But as I got deeper into the journey, I began to understand that you have it within you. You don't have to go to anybody. You don't have to ask anybody. You know everything about your own life. The only time you have to ask people and get spiritual readings to me is when you're not dialed into your own energy. But once you learn the process and you learn how to dial into your own energy, you don't have to go for readings. You can tell yourself what you need to know, and you can look inside yourself and know what you need to know. You just have to be brave enough to take that journey to get to know you, to forgive your pain, and to look through your life. And that's what the spiritual journey and the spiritual process taught me. It changed my life so much because it taught me the inner workings of who I am as a young man, the things I need to forgive, the things I needed to change, the things I need to adjust to be able to live life and find my true happiness and find my true soul peace, which I have and I feel well put together. I feel like I'm in control of my spiritual gift. It's not just controlling me or I'm not just asking questions. I know deeper because I was willing to go deeper. I was willing to go into that pain. I was willing to ask those questions. I was willing to go through that emotion to reach deep down in myself and master my abilities. That's the difference. I feel like I control it. It doesn't control me. We have an understanding of each other. Versus when I first started, I felt unsure, nervous, and not really just riding the emotion. Now I understand my emotions. I control them, and we have an understanding of each other and what we're supposed to do. That's the beautiful part about my journey. It connected me to my inner self and me understanding everything about me from when I was a kid to when I was a teenager to who I am today. And all that is one beautiful connection that makes me look forward to the future and makes me understand my soul. Like I understand my soul from the inside out. And that's something I couldn't have always said because of the way I used to think. But now it's opened my mind and just showed me a different pathway, a different direction. Because I was heading down a very toxic road. I was heading down the road of wanting to be popular, wanting to do whatever, wanted to be like, I guess, a people pleasing popular person, but God changed my heart and showed me that He gave me this thing to change, to make me go a different direction, a better direction, and to be able to tell the world deeper things and reach the people in deeper ways than just on social media just because it's getting numbers or whatever. You know what I mean? It's a deeper purpose to everybody's life, and God was able to introduce me to mine once I stopped being hard headed and I started listening to Him and I started going with the path because that was one of my biggest things. Hard headed, controlling, trying to make life what I wanted to make it instead of just going with the path and doing what I was supposed to do. Nah, I'm a fighter and make it do what I wanted to do here on earth. And if it didn't go along with it, I would resist it and be stubborn and make my life difficult. But the minute I gave in and started doing what the Lord wanted me to do, I realized that it was what I was supposed to do all along. And now my life flows smoothly and it's well put together. It took me a long time to learn it because I was a difficult kid. I did what I wanted to do on my time, and I realized living that way will get you hurt more than it will get you help. So you have to start living the right way and listening to the right people and listening to the right things, or you gonna walk yourself in a situation that you can't get yourself out of. So start walking the right way and doing the right things, and that's the end of episode one. We'll be getting we'll be getting ready for that's the end of the first part of episode 10. My bad, and we'll be getting ready for part two soon. I promise you guys that, in my opinion. But that's just my opinion, though.